Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, topics that were discussed with class 4 on 21st July Tuesday were the community, population and biodiverse. Before we move to the next topic, we should revise the terms that we discussed in the previous video. That was the habitat and the ecosystem. Well, ecosystem is a combination or interaction of living and non-living thing, whereas the habitat is the natural home of a living organism. So they were the two terms. Now they are going to the next term. The next term is the community. Let's read it first. A number of animal population lives in the same habitat. Together they make up a community. Or population that live together in a defined area is a community. Population that live together in a defined area. Population that live together in a defined area is a community. We'll talk about it later. First move to the population. First, what is a population? Group of organism of one type that live in the same area. Or it says on your screen that a population is the number of living people that live together in the same place. So, a population must have the same kind of organism and they must be in the same area. That's the first limitation of a population. We will talk about same kind of organism in the same place. If they are same and we can count them in the same area, then we'll say that it's a population. Let's see this picture. If you see this picture and ask you what is the population of zebra, you would count them and tell you there are 4 zebra in this whole community. So this 4 zebra, this number of zebra is my population. This one cheetah is my population for cheetah. And what is a community? When this number of population, a number of zebra, a number of cheetah, a number of hyenas, they live together in a place, we call it a community then. So this was the population, same kind of organism in a same place. And community, different population in the same place, that's community. Now let's identify the first picture. You could see picture number 1 is there is a lone fish here. We would call it what? We'll talk about it there. The number 2 is the same kind of fishes in the same place. Think about it. What could it be? Number 3 is different kind of fishes in the same place. Number 4 is these fishes with their non-living environment with water and sand. Let's see what are the answers. Is the number 1 picture in which there's a lone fish. Miss Alone. This is an individual fish. We could just call it an organism. Number 2 in which you have the same kind of fish, you will call it population. In the third one we have different kind of organisms together. We call it community. And in the fourth we have the non-living with the living. That's an ecosystem. If you were wrong, I'll give you another chance. You see it? In picture number 1 there's a lone deer. Number 2, same kind of organism in the same place. What is it? Number 3 is zebra, buffalo, hind, vulture, deer in the same place. What could that be? Think. Number 4, there's animals with the non-living environment. Think about it. I'll tell you what is a biosphere after this picture. So these are your answers. A lone organism is an organism or an individual. That's the same. Number 2 is population, organism of same kind in the same place. Number 3 is a community, different organisms in the same place. And number 4 is living with the non-living. That's the ecosystem. And what is a biosphere? The part of the earth that contain all ecosystem. Listen to me again. The part of the earth that contain all ecosystem, that's the biosphere. It means a biosphere has a number of ecosystem. I'm going in this way. Let me use my marker. I'm going in this way now. Number of ecosystem will make a biosphere. Number of community will make an ecosystem. Number of population will make different population will make a community. And one organism, when it will be in a large number, then it will constitute the population. So this is how a ecosystem is maintained. If you think that ecosystem only is present or is a part of the animals, no, you're wrong. We have the plants here as well, which constitute an ecosystem as well. So if you see in picture number 1, there are the same kind of flowers here. In picture number 2, these flowers along with blue flower, white tree, purple flower, and a cockroach. What is that? I'm giving you time to think. Number 3 is these living thing with the non-living sun and the cloud and the water from the clouds. Now what is it? Here are your answer. A population is a group of same species. A species is the same kind of animals. Community is group of different species living together. It means group of different kind of organisms that live together. Ecosystem is community plus non-living physical environment, right? So this is what was the ecosystem. You can see a pyramid here. Organism, lot of organism, population, different kind of population, community plus a non-living environment, ecosystem, and a lot of ecosystem makes a biosphere. This is new term for here is a biodiverse. Let's read it first. It's a contraction of biological diversity. Bio means life and diversity means variety. So the word means variety of life. So if I talk about a jungle only, we have variety of life there. We have a variety of turtles, we have a variety of monkeys, we have a variety of lions. So this variety is known as biodiversity. It refers to the amount of diversity between organisms. The different varieties of types of animal and plant that live in a place is the example. If for example, if they are living in an ocean, then it's biodiversity of ocean. So variety of life in a place is the biodiversity. Okay, so this is the last slide of unit 2 lesson 1. I hope you understand this lesson. Until then, students, take care. Allah Hafiz.